everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be discussing the 75 Hard Writing Challenge. I saw this video on Kate's Book Dates page quite a few weeks ago. I will post her video down below, link it down below I guess. So she found it through some other people, so you guys can follow the links through hers. And I did go look at some of those for putting together mine because I did it a little bit differently from what Kate did. And then saw Kate Kavanaugh Writes do this, and I was like, yep, I'm doing it. Like, everybody's out here doing it, I gotta do it. It's really funny though, because I was asked to do the 75 Hard Fitness Challenge a few years ago, and I looked at it and I went, no. Then I saw the 75 Writing Challenge, and I was like, I'm doing that. I'm insane, I know. Like, there's no other way to describe it. I did kind of base mine off of Kate's and oh god, no, I forgot the person who she got it from. It was like an Instagram post. I used that. Between the two of them, I kind of made my own to work with what is going to work best for me and my schedule. So I have my list. I'll actually just pop it up on the screen, but I'm using it to like discuss as we go along. And so I obviously did things a little bit differently just because, like I said, my schedule and whatnot. Obviously you're supposed to do 75 hard for X amount of days, 75 days, X amount of days. For 75 days, I do have pre-planned things in the middle of this 75 days that is going to affect that. So these pre-planned events I have already kind of blocked out as they don't count for the day. I'm not counting them as rest days. I'm just counting them as this is something that is already going to be taking up all your time. For instance, I'm going to be at the Maine Book and Print Festival in September, early September. That is going to be in the 75 days because right now my calendar is telling me I have 73 days to finish getting everything ready for that. So the 2 days that I am there, I am actually blocking out as just they're not days at all. And there's a couple other events that I already have pre-planned throughout the summer of like summer adventures that I am also blocking out as pre-planned. I put eye drops in my eye, which might have been a bad idea because now my eye won't stop watering. So I have these designated skip days like I talked about. For rest days, what I've done is basically just give myself one rest day per task per week. So like if one day I don't do one of the things, it doesn't cancel out the whole thing. It just means I have to do that one thing the rest of the week. Otherwise, you gotta start over. The only other rule that I have given myself is that if for some reason, like, why am I talking rules first? I should have been goals. Oh, anyway, we're backwards. It's fine. The only other rule I gave myself was that if I write an extra 2K in a day, because 2K is my daily goal, if I write an extra 2K, I can actually count that towards the next day. So that could be almost like a skip in a way of, I've already done it. Has to be 2K. I can't just be like, oh, I did 700 and count that. That's why I said I should have done the goals first, because then you would have known my goal was 2K. Well, I did have it up. It's fine. I'm losing my mind. You know, it's fine. The first goal is obviously 2,000 words in a day. This, I don't feel like is hard by itself. And that's why I picked 2K, is because I've done nano for years. 1,600 is nothing to me. Some of the days, if I really had an idea going, I do 5 to 10K easily. If I had no job and I was actually like doing writing as a job, I probably could write 5 to 10K a day easily, but you gotta work. Work. One day I do hope to have being a writer as like my full-time gig, and that way I can sit and write and get more out. I have so many books that have started or just ideas that I've been building that if I was given the time, I could pump out a few a year. I don't say that to brag. I just am a very fast writer. I always have been. I think it also helps that I played piano for quite a few years, so I have a high typing speed from both typing so much, but also playing piano. Both loosen, obviously, your fingers. Piano strengthens your fingers, especially your pinky. I remember my music instructor showing, like, her muscles, like, in her hand right there from playing piano. You, like, strengthen that. And so the more I've played piano, the actual faster that I have gotten in typing. I've slowed down over the years because I don't really do it as much. I don't play piano as much. I want to get back into it, but also just I don't really have a need to type fast anymore. A lot of it was just typing class. So for like 100% accuracy on the word typing test, I can do about like 88 or something. If I do lower accuracy, I can get over 100. It kind of just all depends on what I'm doing, and honestly, I don't really care about accuracy that much when I'm typing my novels because I can go back and edit it. So 2K words every single day by itself is not that much of a challenge. That's why I kind of made these graphics with like the funny little this almost feels too easy, because it kind of does when you're getting into just the 2K words. So the second goal is 2 poems every day. I love writing poetry, and sometimes I pop out like all kinds of poems. Other times I don't. I do a 2 poem a day challenge for usually the camps. Like especially April used to be at Camp Nano. It is also National Poetry Month, so I thought it was perfect to kind of replace Camp Nano with a challenge of writing 2 poems a day. So 60 poems across the month. I've done that a couple of years in a row now. And I said I was going to pick it up and do it in July as well, which is also an old Camp Nano time. Because I'm starting this June 30th, which I think I forgot to state at the beginning. That's the day I've decided to start it. It's a Monday. Start right off. Do it. And it's going to go into July. I figured 2 poems a day would work as well for an extra, like, writing boost, but also an extra challenge, because sometimes I can't really come up with poems. Other times I'm writing like 10 to 20 in a day. It's all just a process. So I thought this would be a fun challenge to do that. Number 3 is read for 20 minutes. This one's pretty easy. That's why it says IDK. This is maybe a 75 easy at this point. I do that most days anyway. I usually will read sometimes when Dad and I are watching TV shows in the evening. I will also just pull out a book and like read at the same time. I know I'm weird like that. I can't fully focus on shows and like movies if I'm not doing something else. Like movie theaters are interesting for me because I'm like, and now I'm restless. Let's go. Not that I'm not enjoying the movie, just my brain needs to be doing something else too. So reading for 20 minutes, I can read whatever I want, whenever I want, just 20 minutes a day. Easy peasy. So number 4 is 20 minutes of movement. I like how I've had a theme of 2s so far. 2K, 2 poems, 20 and 20. This one, the movement just has to be intentional. It just can't be like, oh, I went to the store today, XYZ. It has to be going for an actual walk or run or swimming or lifting weights or something that's purposeful and the mindset of being healthy. I put it as 20 minutes of movement because throughout the summer there are going to be days where it's so hot that you can't go out and do much, especially since it gets hot and humid up here. There are days where I'm, even with AC, sitting on the couch struggling to breathe because of how humid it is. So I made it 20 minutes of movement in that way that it covers if I just have like my little like dumbbells or a kettlebell or something and just am moving to like do a workout essentially. I live in a town that does not have a gym. We do not have space for a lot of gym equipment. So it is literally just going out walk, run, swimming, going to the lake for swimming, or doing something at home. And that's why it is 20 minutes of movement, because what I can do is greatly limited due to the lack of resources in my area. So that is why it is just 20 minutes, not, I think most of them are 45 to bring back that 75 hard challenge for fitness. I changed it to 20 just because not a lot of resources, have to work with what I got, and that is something that I'm pretty sure I know I can accomplish daily, so that is what we went with. I know it's supposed to be a challenge, so saying I'm pretty sure I can accomplish it daily feels like it's kind of like negating that challenge, but in the same in the same vein, I don't want to make a challenge that I can't do at all. It's supposed to be challenging, but it's not supposed to be the impossible challenge. It's supposed to be a hard challenge. So the days that it's really hot and gross, having limited of what I can do, even just hitting 20 minutes is going to be somewhat of a stretch because I have limited resources to do anything besides going out and going for a run or something like that. Number 5 is drink 2 blue water bottles. The water bottle is pictured here that I use to drink water out of every day. And I'm trying to drink more. I think it's 32 ounces. Doesn't say on the bottle, but I Googled it and I saw the listing for it and it said 32. So we're going with 32. Obviously got to stay hydrated. I am allowing myself leeway in the fact of I have this that I drink out of sometimes. I have like an mushroom energy drink that I mix with some juice and I drink out of this. This is 30 ounces, so this can count as one of the 2 blue water bottles. I mean, it is blue, just because if I drink that in a water bottle, I'm probably not going to drink a second one in a day unless it's really hot and I'm doing a lot. So I want to make it so it's not like, here, go drown yourself in the amount of liquid you're going to drink in a day. So this will count as one if I do drink this. I don't have it every day. Just if I have it, this counts as one of the water bottles. And the last challenge for this is 5 social media posts in a day. Can be any account, can be anything, have to post. This is going to be the one that gets me. I know it already. This is going to be the one that makes me have to repeat this challenge over and over again. It's going to be easy enough to do like maybe a TikTok every day of an update of this. So that's one. I have my pen name account where I write romance. That's going to be pretty easy to post on. Just something. I used to do the whip snips on Blue Sky. If I get back into that, that's an easy one in a day. But just finding other things to post in a day. It can be any social media, any account, just you have to post something. So a YouTube short, one of the videos going up could count. Those are obviously not as common. But, you know, I've, like this video, for instance, obviously it's going up before, but this one could count as the social media post if I edited, made a video, posted it. That will be where the challenge gets me. I already know it because I'm so bad at posting. So we shall see how that goes. It's going to be between that and the movement. I think that will be the ones that get me throughout the summer, especially on like a really hot and humid day. I'll probably be like, no movement. No, thank you. But like I said, the rules, I have a rest day for each in a week. So if I don't do it, it's, you know, it's okay because you get one day a week. I did purposely make it so it wasn't all the same day, that I have to take everything on the same day, because I just felt like that was kind of inauthentic in a way. I don't think that's the word I wanted to use, but that's what we're rolling with. That, you know, one day if I have a bad knee, if my knee isn't doing very good, so I don't do the movement, but I can do everything else, why would I call that whole day a waste? So to be able to split it up and adjust to what is going on in life, potentially to, like I said, bad knees, will, I think, greatly help the challenge and also help me feel more motivated and accomplished in this challenge. Because if I'm not constantly having to take days where I don't want to, I think that will help. Or if I have days, like I said, that, something like my knee is bad, I can still accomplish everything else of the challenge. It doesn't completely negate that fact. That is all I have for this video. I hope you all have enjoyed it. I hope you guys all stick around with me as I do it. I will be doing updates. I don't know if it'll be weekly or not, but I will be doing vlogs throughout this challenge of how it's going. Not gonna lie, a little scared. And this does follow the normal 75 hard rules of if you do not accomplish everything in a day, you miss a day, you have to start over. So I'm probably gonna go make a spreadsheet and put dates in it of the days that I'm supposed to do this, or just, I don't know, maybe I'll just do 1 through 75. But I'm starting June 30th, which will put me into September for the end of it. And like I said in the beginning, there are certain days that I will not be doing anything just because there are already pre-planned activities that are going to be taking up the entire day already. So we're gonna get prepped for this because mentally I need to prepare. I currently have to go do some work for, my job. That's gonna be fun to see, putting those into perspective of what, can do, can't do around a job. But we shall see. We shall see how this goes. I'm actually really excited for this. I feel like it's really gonna help me stay motivated and on track. Nova does really bad staying on track writing when she's not doing challenges. It is so hard for me to stay motivated and do things, whereas as soon as I get into a challenge, I'm like, ooh, go. That is what we will be doing for the next couple months. I hope you enjoy, I hope you follow along, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.